games, comics, anime. Codenamed Epic.
Welcome everyone to the Ani-Holic Time Chamber with your host,
Kirby Kid.
Hey guys, this is Jin. Hey guys, welcome to a special edition of Ani-Holic Time Chamber. I'm here with...
Hey. What's up? Raging Crow from RagingNerds.net.
And I'm Ashford, Ashi-Chan, Jakeaway.
And of course...
Kirby Kid.
And Jin. And we're here talking about... Well, it just kind of came up a little bit earlier with her little routine earlier about how black people and anime don't exactly go together from what people see. What's your thoughts on this issue, guys? Who wants to start?
Sure, I'll start. Let's see. As a black female who's been into anime and video games since I was like 5 or 6, my brother got me into it. I had a lot of times in school when everyone like, well, what's your favorite kind of music? I'm like, I like video game music. And they're like, what does that mean? And I'm like Chrono Trigger? And I'm like, I don't understand those things. So I spent a lot of my life actually not having a lot of friends who happened to be black or African American because they didn't accept the things that I like, and it wasn't like the things that they personally like themselves. Even though I really love Michael Jackson, I'm all about, yes, Ashford Simpson. I love anything with Temptations. I love anything old school. Like, I have no problem with that, but I really wasn't up to date on what was going on in the new stuff. So black people in nerddom have been something that the black community has been kicking us sort of out because we're not exactly like them. And if you're not like the crew, then you're not really one of them. So that's where black nerddom sort of starts.
You got any thoughts on this?
Oh man, I'm a Blaxican nerd. That's the greatest.
Blaxican nerd.
Because that shouldn't even at all happen. Black people don't play D&D, but I mean, you know, D&D, freaking for black people, does not stand for Dungeons and Dragons. It stands for something that you get in prison after a really bad jail run, you know?
I don't want to know.
I can show you.
No, okay.
No, but honestly, like in all seriousness, it's one of those things where, you know, you even look at like cons and how anime itself, you don't see really any type of representation for blacks, and I honestly think at some points it's intentional, and it's not even just blacks. You know, Latins you barely see in anime except for like what, Chad from Bleach, or Chad from Bleach, or Chad from Bleach, and you know, the title is named Bleach. No lemon flesh. Anyway, I do think it's kind of weird being like a guy. I mean, I know it's obviously hard to be someone who doesn't fit that demographic because, like, you know, you go in cosplay and someone looks at you funny because your Luffy has an afro, but you're not necessarily Afro Luffy, or, you know, you got to wear a weave, a really huge weave, just to pull off, you know, like a Mai Shiranui costume or something like that. It's just one of those things where, you know, it kind of gets to you sometimes, but hey, I'm a Blaxican nerd, so that means I'm doubly more unique than everybody else.
Oh, hell yeah. I know what you mean. Kirby Kid, what do you think?
Well, sometimes you get, you know, the impression from both sides. When you go to an anime event, they act like you don't belong there, and then when you tell your family about it, you don't belong there, you know? It's kind of hard, like sometimes I'll be listening to music, and people ask, what are you listening to? I can't say the opening to Naruto. I have to say, it's Tupac. Yeah, that's what I like, you know? But the older people don't really get it. You know, when I started, you know, building Gundam models at 8 years old, my parents were like, it's in Japanese, you know, why are you doing this? I'm like, because it's fun. Why do you watch basketball? You know?
I like watching basketball.
We're not talking about that right now. It was an example.
I'm personally glad that Waka Flocka is not involved in anime. I'm just going to say that right now. I'm personally glad that Gucci Mane ain't involved in anime or anything of the sort.
Actually, I kind of would like if Waka Flocka did like some song for an anime, like if they had No Hands mixed with like Afro Samurai or like Samurai Champloo, and they just like a second season and they remix all this really awesome popular rap music. That would be the best of all time. Everyone would come together and be like, sick music, samurais fighting.
I wouldn't like it because it'd just be like Samurai, Champloo, Waka Flocka, Samurai.
The way you move it, Waka Flocka. I'm like, yeah.
Squad.
I would. But I mean, either way, it does feel like you have to be one or the other. You can't just just be herself. So I just do that. I'm like, I'm just gonna be me. Hope that sits well with you. If it doesn't, oh well. There's a lot of awesome going on over here. So that's you.
After a while, getting called white gets old. You know, it's like, well, look, I'm a Gundam fan. I like ninjas. I like seeing magic. I like playing WoW. Deal with it. You know.
We haven't played that in a long time.
I know, it's been too long.
Us, for Christ's sake, because you know if we made our own convention with every black character in anime, there'd only be like 5 people. So come on, man, cut us a break. Give us a chance. We ain't all bad. We try. We struggle, and we try. And we try.
This is true, and even for me, I'm not.
And we try.
Can we name 5 black characters in anime?
Anime or video games?
Anime.
Afro Samurai.
The black girl from
Yoruichi. Wait, Afro Samurai, Yoruichi. I'm pretty sure there was somebody in Pokemon. Oh yeah, Dutch from Black Lagoon.
from Oh My Goddess, right? Is that who it was? Oh my God, it's been so long. So the black girl from Oh My Goddess, she's one of the 3 sisters. You have Beldani, you have School, and then it's Erd.
There's a black girl in Angel Blade Punishment, but I don't know if we're talking about hentais. But yeah.
The black guy from Tenjo Tenge, the guy with the dreads who does the capoeira. Yeah.
Who does the capoeira, which is like Filipino?
No, it's just in Brazilian.
It's Brazilian.
In Black Butler. Jeffrey from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is not in Black Butler, and I am very upset. I'm angry about that.
Can we talk about Carlton? There was an episode where he was trying to, so I remember this episode so hard. He was trying to be a part of a black fraternity because he's awesome and he totally should be. And they were all like, well, you can't really be a part of us because you're not like one of us. He's like, what are you saying? He's like, well, you're basically white. And he was like, they were like, that's ridiculous. Like, why can't I just be myself? Like, I am a strong, independent human being. I am also very proud of my ancestry. It doesn't matter where I come from or where I talk like or how I act. This is what I like to dress like, and this is where I grew up. So I do not have an excuse, nor should I have to be one thing or the other to be part of a black fraternity. That happened to me in black sororities. Like, I have an aunt who is a sister of Delta. Therefore, I am part of lineage, and I should be able to easily get in. But when I was talking to them about it, they're like, oh, well, not really interested in what you're saying, or they just like passed me off because I didn't sound and act the same way that they did, when I had every much as right to be a part of a sisterhood as I wanted to. So I ended up joining something that was non-Pan-Hellenic, and then they actually were not based in any religion, so all different races and people could join. Like, there you go, you have that option as well. So it's sad when black people exclude other black people because you're not a certain way, and that all stems from.
It's really a shame when that happens. Cause it's like if I went to Texas, they wouldn't like be like, oh wait, he's not really black, so we don't have to, hurt him or anything. No, they go, oh, you look black, bang, So why our own people? How much more should they, be doing that? It's really, but it goes back to even way back in slavery days. I'm darker than you are, therefore I'm more black.
Right, and that was done by, I can't remember the name of the gentleman, but there was a speech given to all of the slave owners about how to keep dissent in your black communities because the slaves were revolting, and they're like, how do we stop that? And the things that he listed that you need to do is to pin them against each other, basically. You have the lights against the dark, so that's just why we had people who were in the field and who were in the house.
The house Negroes.
Right? And then you had, get the men and the women to bid against each other. So what they would do is they had to have different men come and sleep with different women to create special kinds of actually superpower slaves. That's exactly what happened. That's how we got the NFL. That's what happened. They bred them that way. And then they
Chris Rock line that comes after that, but I know I'm gonna swear, so I'm just not gonna. No, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
It's just what it is. Like, that was intentional. Like, they pinned us against each other so they wouldn't be able to revolt and rise against. It's on purpose. And when you continue to do that within your own race, you're just perpetuating slavery. So stop it.
Yeah, now it's more serious because my anime's on the line, and that's not cool.
Well, at least there's more of us in video games, like Grand Theft Auto and like
Soul Calibur.
Really? Are you gonna?
Streets of No, we're not in Soul Calibur anymore. They got rid of Zas Lamel. He's not in Soul Calibur 5.
We're in Prototype now. We're the main character. For Prototype,
yeah. Grand Theft Auto. That's where we belong.
That girl in Left 4 Dead with the hoops.
The one that no one likes.
Yeah.
The one that no one likes, Rochelle.
Oh no, it was all about Coach because he was Uncle Phil.
Coach is the strength of 3 Chargers.
And there was the other black guy from the first game, that Lewis. Yeah, he was the dude from Night and the Living Dead. That guy.
I liked how he wasn't like the black dude. He was like, I'm a guy who works in an office and I have a tie. And I was like, you go ahead and show that we have real good jobs too.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead, you show us. Props.
We need more black people in video games that don't carry guns. Even Final Fantasy, it's the same thing. Barrett, Zaz.
We need more black characters in comic books. Because right now we have Power Man, who's from jail, Black Panther, who's from Africa, Storm, also from Africa.
Or you don't remember Black Vulcan? Or Stretch, or what was that dude? Super Stretch and that one girl who could make herself really small. They're both black people.
Make yourself really small.
Black is always in the title. Like Black Panther, Black Adam. It's like, come on.
Black
Shazam.
Panther wasn't
Black
intended.
Goliath. It's like, come on.
Wait, what was Shaq? Wasn't he like Black Steel?
Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. Let's do a quick advertise. You can find Ashi-Chan online on Facebook. I'm also proud of Chocolate Covered Cosplay. We are also on Facebook. And the name of the show that I do is called I Wish My Life Was an RPG. And you can catch it on the 23rd at Meltdown Comics. Have a good day. Chocolate Cover's having our 1-year anniversary month of June. Thanks.
And I'm Raging Crow from Raging Nerds. Check us out at ragingnerds.net to see our videos, reviews. And I'm also a man who likes to cosplay with chocolate covering me, because that is sexy. I'm sorry. Because that stuff is sexy. Right on.
I'll get to that. So that concludes today's Ani-Holic Time Chamber, and we'll see you next time.
Fly away. Woo.